is math complex? Is it because there are so many numbers? What about imaginary numbers and complex numbers? Wait a minute. Imaginary numbers? How can I even imagine numbers? Why numbers? Numbers came around when people wanted to count, say, sheep. During the Paleolithic era, people started counting with the help of tally marks. But as life became complex, tally marks were no longer sufficient. That's when we came up with digits to represent numbers. To organize these digits, we put the natural numbers into a sequence called the number line. Back then, there were creative pioneers who started questioning the existence of everything. So now, how do we represent something that does not exist? That's when zero came into the picture. Zero also gave rise to the positional or the decimal system. So, it was not just the value that the number possessed, but also the place where it was written became important. With the growth of civilization came money. With money came debt. People needed ways to keep track of who owed how much money, and to do this, we created negative numbers. Negative numbers were the flip side of numbers, a dark reflection. By then, civilization had grown even bigger. Land was being conquered and divided. Dividing a piece of land would not be possible if not for fractions. Think of it as A divided by B. Every number that could be expressed as A by B was called a rational number only because it was created as a ratio. In A by B, B can be any integer except a zero. Why so? Try dividing 4 apples by nothing. Absurd, right? That's why. The creative spirit of growing math just could not be contained. It burst forth in great minds such as Pythagoras, Euclid, and Musa al-Khwarizmi. Let's take a right-angled triangle. Both these sides are 1. We get the value of the hypotenuse as root 2. Okay, what is its accurate value? Now, if I take this triangle and put it on this number line, now let's zoom in.